What's good, bro? Before I begin today's video, I'm just gonna put a disclaimer, bro. If you get your feelings hurt easily, or if you're here for me to give you therapy, then this is not the place. This is the place for me to tell you the truth. If you were my best friend, this is what I would tell you. If you let me speak with you and you are my best friend, this is what I would tell you 100%, because sometimes you don't need a hug. Sometimes you need a kick up the behind to get you moving forward and actually wake up and get back in the race or get back into life and stop wasting your time. So with that being said, bro, welcome. I love you. In this video, my goal is for you to realize that your situation isn't so bad. There are too many people nowadays that believe they're depressed. It's become popular to be depressed. And I've said this in a video a long time ago, but I feel like people just didn't hear it. Hopefully people hear it this time. Hopefully you hear it this time. I want you to realize that if you're depressed, you're actually blessed, because I want you to think about the wars that are going on right now. There is so much terrible things that are happening right now, and people don't have a choice. You see, you have a choice to be depressed. Other people, there is somebody right now who is getting nuked and bombed, and they could have lost their parents, they lost a leg, and they don't have time to sit around and be like, oh yeah, I'm depressed. The only choice they have is to find out a way to live, find out a way to survive. Do you understand this? Do you not see the blessings that you have? 95% of people who are depressed didn't actually have, if you ask them why are they depressed, they don't even I'm trying not to curse, I'm gonna keep that in, but they don't even know why they're depressed. They'll just tell you, oh yeah, I'm just depressed, I don't have any purpose, I don't have any motivation. You could easily get purpose and motivation, but you can't easily get back people lost loved ones. If something happened to you like that and you lost a loved one, or something terrible actually happened to you, you just got a super deadly illness or something, okay. If you have an illness or your family is dying, then okay, I understand. There might be other situations that I can't imagine right now, but if you just got in a car crash, something fatal bro, okay, cool, you can be depressed for like a day or two, maybe even a couple months, but it's been years and you've been depressed this whole time. What does depression really look like? You say you're depressed and you get to sit at home, eat good food every single day, watch Netflix, your favorite movies, your most pleasure. You say you're depressed, but I just see you enjoying life. You're laid in your bed watching Netflix or playing video games. Bro, there's kids who dream of that. There's kids who wish they had the time of day to do those things, but no, they're forced to work hard labor, or they're forced to figure out a way to survive. Imagine there's kids who lost both of their parents, and these young kids have to figure it out on their own on how to survive and keep living. You probably still have your parents, and if you don't, okay, but you still have people that you can depend on. Some people don't have that. You have a room and you have a bed to sleep on. There's people on this planet who don't even know what they look like. Do you understand this? There's people on this planet that the only time they ever see their face is in the water, in the reflections of the water. They have to go to the nearest water source, and then maybe they might be able to see that if the light is hitting just right, they might be able to see their own avatar. You have a phone, you have a device that you're watching this on. You can make money on this device. You can learn so many things on this device. You can speak with your family members across the world on this device. And you're gonna say you're depressed? You spend your whole day in pleasurable activities and you're gonna say you're depressed? You have money you probably do drugs or alcohol. You have money for those things. Bro, kings used to only live like that. Just living in pleasure. Now everybody can do it. Everybody can live in pleasure. Just play video games, watch Netflix. Of course, they probably have their 9-to-5 jobs, but if you don't have to even work a 9-to-5 job and you're doing just pleasurable activities all day, you're gonna say you're depressed? The only reason that you're depressed and nothing really happened to you is because of a lack of purpose. Excuse me, hold up. This is the only reason a lot of people nowadays don't know what to do. Okay? And that's totally fine. That's totally normal. That's something that you can fix. But like I said, there's things that you can't fix. If you were born without a hand, if you were born and you were blind, or you have like a weird disability, or you were born under weird conditions, okay, that is tough. And even those people have more of a will to live than you. Even those people are excited to live every single day, and they're grateful for every single day. They have more will to live than you, and they're more happy than you. And you have way more things. This goes to show that perspective is everything. I've seen people who got everything that they wanted, and they're still depressed, and they're still ungrateful, and they still have mental health issues, and they're still in a terrible place mentally, just because they don't even realize how blessed they really are. So that's why I say in this video, if you're depressed, if you even have the option to be depressed, you are really blessed, because you have the time to cry. You have the time to just pretend like you can't do anything, to pretend like you don't want to talk to any. You have the time. You're able to do that. Do you understand? There's people who have some terrible thing happens to them, and then they have to hustle. They don't have time to be depressed. Your grandpa, your father, if they said they were depressed to their parents, they got spanked, or they got grounded, or they got hit with a belt. Their parents didn't. Depression? They started laughing at you if you said you're depressed. And it's, bro, honestly, I feel like we should keep, me personally, I think that opinion, like, we built the world off of getting, like, discipline, bro. Parents are scared to discipline their child now because, bro, the child could call the police and stuff. They could say that they're being abused or something. But, bro, all the most disciplined people I know, all the most mentally intact people I know, most strongest people I know were disciplined, and they are grateful for it. You don't have to punch your kid in the face, but you do have to draw the line, and you do have to implement your moralities and your culture to them, that you should be working. You shouldn't be wasting your time. You should be reading. You should be doing this and doing that. You should be helping out in the house. Bro, you have to draw the line. I don't know if you have kids, bro. I can't tell you. But basically, this is where we're missing, bro. We're missing that slap on the top of the noggin, slap on the top of the head to tell us, bro, you're tripping. You have everything at your disposal. If you're depressed, bro, it's funny. It's funny. If you're depressed and you have everything and nothing really happened to you, people should be laughing at you, because that is, I'm gonna say about, bro, that's pussy, bro. That's pussy. If you have everything, you're eating good, you have a roof over your head, you have supportive parents, especially if you have all those three things, you are truly blessed. If you have both of your parents, you are truly blessed. There's too many people right now with only one parent, or not even any parents at all, or they're adopted, or they're in other situations, predicaments, they're with their grandma or something. Bro, if you have both of your parents, you're truly blessed. Even with the issues they come with, even with their disagreements that you have with them, you are truly blessed. If you have life right now, you're truly blessed. If you even have the choice to be depressed, you are blessed. I want you to think about all the things that you have. And if you're actually depressed and you're battling with this, one thing that I really recommend you to do is practice gratitude. Write 10 things in your notebook or in a Google Doc. I recommend that you really write this down with a pencil or a pen. Write down 10 things that you are grateful for. And other ways you could do this, 10 things that you're grateful for from your father. 10 things that you're grateful for from your family in general. 10 things that you're grateful for in school or something. Anything. 10 things that, write down 10 things that you are grateful for from God in life in general. And that will actually make you see the things that you are blessed with. You're too focused on, you're thinking about the same problem over and over again. Of course you're going to be depressed. If you start paying attention, these are two flowers. There's the flower of light and there's the flower of dark. You're putting too much water in the flower of the dark, bro, on the dark flower, bro. You need to start shedding some light and pouring some water on the light flower, bro. You're paying too much attention to one side. Every time something happens, you focus on the worst possible outcome or the worst part of the outcome. Start thinking about the good things you have. Go give your mom a hug, bro. When's the last time you gave your mom a hug, bro? When's the last time you looked at yourself and seen how far you've come and actually were grateful for that? Think about these things that you do have, and you will realize how blessed you are and how your situation really isn't that bad. All you have to do is figure out what you like to do, and figure out, you have to figure out what your dream schedule is, what your dream life is, and then just try your best to make that shit happen, bro. Sorry for cursing. To make that happen, bro. That's all you have to do. And that might take a year. That might take 2 years. That might take a day. But just have faith in yourself. Just have patience that you're going to figure it out. Once you figure it out, once you figure out your formula, your blueprint, all you have to do is just follow the blueprint. If this is for people, this video is for people, for everybody, right? But it's mainly for the people who have everything and they don't realize it. You have access to a car, bro. You have a home. You have food to eat every day. You have water. You can see your reflection in the mirror. You don't have to go to the nearest lake. You're actually blessed. And your parents always tell you this stuff, and it sounds so lame. But I'm just letting you know that there are other younger people who see these things and who actually listened a little bit to their parents, and they had a point when they told you have way more things than the starving child in Africa. That's always the analogy, the starving child in Africa. You have way more things than the starving child in Africa, or the starving kid in these wars. I forget which countries are. I don't really focus too much on that. Maybe I should do some research on the wars that are going on right now. But since I'm not being affected, I'm being ignorant, and I haven't really done too much research on that. But there's so many victims. I know there are a lot of people dying and hurting right now. So just be grateful that you aren't going through that. With that all being said, bro, I hope this video helped you. If you disagree with me in any way, I can't hate you, bro. If you disagree with me, that's cool. I can't force you to think the way I think. But stop thinking that it's cool to be depressed. I'll just tell you that. It's not cool to be depressed. And no matter how much you try and say, oh, I don't think it's cool. Bro, I remember when I faked being depressed, I thought I was cool. Like, I did it one time when I was like a freshman or something. And then I look back at myself and I look so stupid and ungrateful. And I'm glad that happened. Everything happens for a reason. But I'm about to finish this video, bro. If you made it to this part of the video, even when I was like going on a side tangent at the end, comment watermelon emoji in the comment section. With that being said, bro, I wish you the best. I hope this video helped you. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share with a homie. If you really think this video helped you and it can help somebody else, share it with a homie. That being said, comment that in the comment section. The watermelon emoji is Sensu, and I'm out.